Hey, what's up guys? I'm here to bring you another weekly anime report. I know these haven't really been weekly, but there hasn't been a lot of news coming out as of late, and I really don't have a lot of news to go off of for this week, but there is some big stuff I definitely did want to discuss and share with you guys and get your guys' opinions on it. I do have some news lined up for next week, but it's only like 2 or 3 stories, so I didn't really want to share them. I wanted to give you guys a bigger anime report for next week. So let's get it started. The two things I really wanted to talk about in this anime report are Naruto and where it is in the manga and the big events that have taken place. And also I wanted to talk about The Legend of Korra, which has already been given a release date, and it's a lot sooner than we expected. So let's get it started. First off, let's start off with Legend of Korra. Legend of Korra has been announced that its book 4 is going to be starting in October 3rd. So the first Friday of October, the Legend of Korra book 4 will be premiering. And it's only going to be online, and the book is called Balance. Now I think they call it Balance obviously because it's the last book of the series with Korra as the avatar, and it's going to obviously be her bringing balance to the world. Now, as you can see with this photo here, Korra definitely looks a little different. She actually can stand now, so she's recovered from her injuries with the encounter with the Red Lotus, with the poison that went through her body, and her hair is cut now. It's definitely different, not as long, and I like it because it makes her look a lot more mature, a lot more determined, and a lot more serious about being the Avatar, in my opinion. Yeah, I'm really excited that it's actually coming out October 3rd, which is super soon. Usually it's one book per year. But it's looking like since Nickelodeon is not airing it on TV anymore, that they can skip that whole process with giving it a time slot and giving it a season to premiere in. It doesn't have to go through all that bull crap, fitting into the time schedule of Nickelodeon and what Nickelodeon wants to do. They can just put it on air, and it'll just premiere that way, and we won't have to deal with any leaks. I mean, it's not like we really cared about the leaks, but maybe 1 or 2 episodes will get leaked out soon, sooner than expected, but don't expect anything that drastic as last time. Last time there was like 3 or 4 episodes leaked out like a few weeks before it came out, so don't expect anything that big, but definitely expect a leak maybe a week before it actually comes out. Now, that's it for Korra. The big news I want to talk about is where we are at in the Naruto series. Naruto and Sasuke just defeated Kaguya. The Kages have disappeared from the Edo Tensei. It was released by the Sage, and now we are seeing the true intentions of Sasuke. And this it is kind of a surprise, but the way they showed it, it makes sense because we never got to see what happened. Excuse me. We never got to see what happened when Sasuke talked to the Sage, and pretty much what they show is Sasuke said that he wanted to have a revolution in the world by getting rid of the Kage system, getting rid of the Tail Beast, and him pretty much, he didn't say this, but it's pretty much him becoming a dictator. So with the newest chapter, we see that Sasuke wants to annihilate the 5 Kage before he releases the Edo Tensei, and Kakashi and Sakura are like, what are you talking about, So but the look that Naruto gives Sasuke is like, okay, yeah, I kind of saw this coming. But in the heat of things, they needed to defeat Kaguya first and defeat the Ten Tails first before they could really address this issue. So now that that's all taken care of, Sasuke is showing his true colors. He put the Tail Beast and Chibaku Tensei and Now it's looking like we're gonna have Naruto and Sasuke Part 2, which I'm pretty pumped about. This has been hyped since Part 1. Part 1, this has been the biggest thing that the most people wanted was Naruto and Sasuke Part 2, and it's starting not next week, but the week after, because it's taking a break. Of course, it's taking a break at a time like this, but we're gonna have to wait. But I'm really excited. I really think Naruto's gonna have some new techniques to show Sasuke too, because I think both of them were holding back their techniques because they didn't want to show each other their their full hand because they knew eventually they were going to be fighting each other. So my predictions is since Sasuke has his teleportation technique, Naruto somehow inherits his father's technique. We did see him pick up the kunai that his father had on the ground, and it let Sasuke teleport to where he was, and he kept it in his mouth until he got knocked back, and Madara knocked it out of his mouth. I'm thinking that somehow he absorbed that power. I mean, he did have that seal, and I believe he still does have that seal somehow. And that seal gave him quite a bit of good abilities to do some crazy stuff. So I'm thinking that maybe he somehow absorbed that technique. And he let Sasuke think that he was the only one that had that technique. And now when they fight, it's going to be pretty even when it comes to speed. But other than that, I can't really predict too much about it. Nobody really saw this coming right after the Kaguya fight, that they were going to fight just right after that. We thought that maybe they were going to go back to Konoha, and this was going to be a fight for the title of Hokage, or maybe they were going to rest up and then fight for their own, moralities or differences or beliefs. But nobody really thought that this was going to happen. Yeah, I mean, it'll probably all get addressed. Everything after this fight will get addressed in the new movie, Naruto the Last. I do have sketches posted up on the website. I believe I posted those this week of everybody except Sasuke and Hinata, which that does leave you to think that maybe Sasuke does die in this fight since they haven't shown his sketches, and we don't know about Hinata. They might be holding off on Hinata because Hinata could possibly be with Naruto now after the fight happens and after the series ends. So they might be waiting, or they might not even show Hinata's sketches because they don't want to spoil that aspect of the movie and what's going to happen in the future. So and also in the sketches we do see that Naruto, not in the sketches but in the preview, I did not notice this until I had somebody post something on one of the videos I had. He has a bandage around his arm that he had the seal on. So maybe he uses like his seal to its full extent to where he can't use it anymore against Sasuke in order to maybe seal off Sasuke's chakra, or possibly maybe even kill Sasuke. We don't know, but he does have a bandage around his arm, so we'll have to see why he has that and what that entails. Maybe it's something like Orochimaru. Orochimaru lost the ability to do jutsu with both of his arms because it got sealed, and maybe even Naruto inherited the demon jutsu that his father had that seals away your soul, and Orochimaru unlocked all the Kages using it. Maybe he uses that to seal away Sasuke. We don't know, but we'll have to find out in the next month or so, because I really don't believe this fight is going to be too long. They might end up becoming friends, who knows, but I really don't see Sasuke doing that. He's been evil and corrupted for too long, and it's really showing right now. So that's my predictions, but let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Like the video if you guys liked it. Let me know what you guys think about all the topics I brought up today. Not very many, I know, but I definitely needed to put out some content for you guys, and I didn't want to leave you guys hanging. So make sure you subscribe to Nerd Swag. Check out our Facebook page at facebook.com/#Nerd Swag. Also check out our website where I'll be posting this, and also be posting articles at www.#nerdswag.com. And keep in touch, you guys. It really helps. Let me know what you guys want me to talk about, because I can start doing various things that you guys want to see me do. Yeah, subscribe to our channel. Until next time, you guys. Peace.